Now this is a firm favourite in our family. My boys absolutely love spaghetti bolognese, and I cook it up all the time. I do a great big bulk load of it and it goes in the freezer, and then my wife heats it up and makes it very easily when they get home from school. Now this is a really authentic bolognese from it's the actual recipe from Bologna. It's delicious. The only thing I'm going to do slightly different is actually cook it in the instant pot, because I've done it both ways. I've cooked it for 4 hours and I've done it for 25 minutes in this, and it tastes exactly the same and it's delicious. So I just thought I would show you how I do it, and it's a really simple recipe. All we've got here is 500 grams of pork mince, 500 grams of steak mince, 200 grams of celery, 200 grams of carrot. There's about 250 grams of white onion there, some red wine, salt and pepper, tomato paste, a couple of tins of plum tomatoes. This is the special ingredient that makes it the original bolognese. That's actually minced up pancetta, which I've done in the coffee grinder. This adds a new dimension to bolognese, and it's absolutely delicious. And all we've got here is some olive oil to help it all cook along, and that really is it. It's a really simple recipe. You just need to give it a bit of love, that's all. Okay, well, I'm going to cook it in this big pan here because it's a lot easier for me to film this and show you. It's not as high as the instant pot initially, so all I'm going to do is cook it all off and then put it into the instant pot for the real cooking. So we turn this on, heat it up, put in some olive oil. There we go. And let that heat up a bit and put in our meat initially. Okay, in we go with the beef. Take the plastic off. In with the pork. And we'll start to scrunch this down and brown it off completely. You want to get all the water out of it and give it a nice fond to the outside of the meat. That'll give it loads of flavour. So I've initially broken this up and then just leave it for like 20-30 seconds for it to try and brown off underneath. Right, move it around. You can see the colour's changing there. See how it's going to a grey colour? Now, leave it again. Keep doing this. Right, let's go in with the minced pancetta. You see there, all the water's starting to come out now, look. You can see that, water. You don't want that. Lots of it. Don't these supermarkets rob you? Pump the food full of water, weigh it and say, oh look, you've got 500 grams there of meat. It's cheating. Surely there must be a rule against that. 100% cheating. Now you can see that's browning off lovely now, but we want to take it further. We want to get rid of all of this water. Still more water coming out of it, look. Copious amounts of water. Yes, that's had about 5 minutes, but look how much water's in it. My God. Now you can see that's cooked out all the water. That's exactly what you want to do. So now we're going to throw in our onions. Get them all in. Carrots. celery. And we'll just soften these down for about 5 to 10 minutes. And that's all I need to do, is just soften it off. Now you can see that's starting to soften nicely. I'm going to add my tomato paste. There we go. That's about a tablespoon. We'll just cook that for a minute. Looking good. Throw in the wine. We can cook that off until the wine has almost evaporated. But it will give a lovely depth of flavour. In fact, I'm going to season it now. Salt, pepper, and we'll check again at the end of the cooking. Right, in with the tomatoes. I've decided to put 3 cans in, so I don't think 2 is going to be enough. But what we'll do is we'll get the tomato sauce out of them. Don't waste anything. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to break down these. I could have broken down the plum tomatoes with my hands in a nice big bowl, but I don't want to. When it goes into the pressure cooker, they break down anyway. You might get a little bit of a remnants of the, like the root bit in some bits at the end, but you never really notice it. Now that is the basis to an amazing Bolognese initially. So I'm going to transfer this into the Instant Pot, and we're going to give it 25 minutes, see how it looks. Safely transferred into the Instant Pot without spilling anything, so I'm very proud of that. Now we're going to put this onto, put the lid on. There we go. I'm going to put this onto pressure cook. Turn that one off. 25 minutes. And that will do its business. Okay, it's finished, and I've let the steam come out by itself naturally. It takes about 10 minutes. So let's take a peek. I can smell it. Watch the steam. Oh yes. Look at that. Wow. Let's give it a stir. So I said that some of the tomatoes won't break down, but that is looking brilliant. Look how vibrant it is, the colour. That's amazing. Right, what I'm going to do now is put this on saute so that we can get some of that juice, evaporate some of the water out of there, some of the moisture. I must forget to put the cup of milk in there. This is whole fat milk. It is optional, but I recommend it. It just takes it to another level. Right, you can see how much it's reduced down. Now that is a perfect consistency. Delicious. Look at that. There we go, right, let's try it. Taste test. Of course, I know what it's going to taste like, but look at that, it's still steaming. Can you see that gorgeousness? That's so good. Rich, lots of developed flavour. It's absolutely amazing. I love this thing. I love my Instant Pot. It's amazing, just like my air fryer. Use them all the time. Really, really, really good. Now, I'll probably get 8 to 10 meals out of that for the kids. Perfect. Brilliant. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, if you have liked. And if you could possibly subscribe and share or comment, I'll look forward to replying to, and I look forward to seeing you again shortly. Thanks. Bye.